With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
What's up, big house? At least you made me laugh. Good God. What's up, Anna? I don't think you've been here in a while. What's going on? Slime Cuda, Bill, John, Martin, JR, Zimmy Jim, the tongue twister, Kalakal, what's up? Joel. So Dow up 528. We was calling for stocks to catch a low yesterday probably, so that happened. Nasdaq up 248. We bought some IBM yesterday for pro traders. We're already long Square and Snap, Iridium, QLYS still for some people. So stocks look higher. We'll go over that. Bitcoin is a little higher than where we talked. Ethereum did take off, up 5.43%, 3803. I'd said yesterday at 3520 we could break out, go to 3900. It looks probably still higher. Technometers on Bitcoin is around 44 still. Ethereum will bring up too, but I'm sure that's still down there at 43 as well. So it looks like everything still looks higher. So in front of us, Bitcoin, US dollar, consolidated tech, 43.4. As I said, right at neutral. We are at the top of the uptrend line for overbought, but if this is markup, if this is continued wave 3, then probably going to see that resistance taken out. Could see a nice spurt here if Bitcoin can overtake this resistance. Volume is not coming in on this last rally, so I'm watching that closely. I don't think that's an issue. I think it's telling you that volume is in a correction while price is holding strong. Could be in a few days we could get acceleration. So I will watch for that. Bitcoin USDT tether. Technometer there. Again, volume is lagging a little on this high in the last 24 hours. That's why these technometers are stuck down here at 43, because there's not strong buying at the moment. I don't think that's bearish, but we're going to watch that. Here's Ethereum tether consolidated, coming out of that little triangle I showed yesterday. The technometer was down around 40 yesterday. We're back to 43.6. So it looks like, as I said, still higher. So Bitcoin dominance, be nice to take a hiccup here and let these alts rally. ADA 219, the CRV 295, but it made about what, a 308. So some of these are trying. WWCI 42.4, 40 is a buy signal. So as I mentioned yesterday, it probably wouldn't get down to that level. Here we are back to a recovery high. So so far so good. Let's go back here to my stock software. I am having a slight issue, as I had mentioned, but that's Snap. That's one that we're long. And let me bring up, I got some of these I've already screenshotted. SPY, technometer 45, right at neutral. I'd mentioned those buy divergences I had in the SPY DIA and QQQ, I believe. So that's what today's rally is. I told you expect a rally back near the highs. Could have been a triangle ending in some of the stock indices as well. There's the WWG that gave us a buy at the low the day of, and back to 48. So I don't think the stocks are going to run away, but I think they are going to still go a little bit higher. Let's look at QQQ real quick. I'd mentioned that downtrend line would probably be then taken out. Again, we had a buy divergence. Technometers that came off yesterday. So again, it's whether we've had 5 waves down on these type of things with ABC rallies, or whether those were corrections, we're headed to new highs. So I'm not sure that answer. I think that's going to matter. It's going to matter what stocks do, what Bitcoin can get done here, whether Bitcoin can surge to 60, which was my objective now, and then see what stocks do. So again, here's IBM. We picked up yesterday, 42.5 technometer. Interesting on Square, we're long that one. We've got some profits. The technometer 38.13. That's as low as we've been on this chart going back 9 months. So I would think Square is going to hold in here and try to lead us higher. So we'll see how that one performs. Let's go back to some of our Elliott wave. Bitcoin still working on that blue wave 5 up. It looks like this is maybe just a 1-2. So again, could go higher, could go up and look at 64,000. I wouldn't be surprised by that. But again, we'll wait for that here a little bit. See how it acts the next 24 hours. Everything still looks pretty good. Here's Ethereum. I showed this chart with the triangle. And I mentioned we were right at that 35.20. I mentioned that maybe we could break out there, run to 38 to 39. That's happened. It appears there's more upside. So let's let that thing breathe a little bit more. That should be 5 waves up. And then we would have some type of pullback again. Support on any pullback is back there at 34.05. So 3,500 on any pullback for Ethereum. Well, as I mentioned, CRV 292 down to 1.2%. Some good buying did come in off that low, and but really not wanting to get things going. ADA 219. Alts have dramatically underperformed. Bitcoin's been the place to be. BNB 469 down a $1.50 today. So again, a little bit of quiet across the board on some of the alts. Let's go back and look at a few more. AXS, I think that's one I put in a little bit ago. Yep, AXS, Tether consolidated. Some of these coins with smaller volume will be a little bit tough, but that one's obviously been a home run. Asher, what's up? Bitcoin 57,590. Ethereum 3790. Litecoin 183. AXS. Technometer around 38, gave a buy back on June 20th. That was down there at nothing, $3. That thing's been a huge run. Do not trade that one. That was big volume coming in off the lows. Strong coins normally get stronger. Technometer 46.8. Again, I would have stayed bullish that until I give a sell on Bitcoin probably. So shout out to you if you've got that one, Asher. That's been a good one. And I would think it'd probably try to go to new highs here. What's up, Zimmy? Link's been a dog. Link, Tether consolidated. I wanted to buy some of these, but just really haven't pulled the trigger on some of these. Again, I mentioned keying off the low 2 days ago. You still could do that if you don't mind a little extra risk. If Bitcoin continues to work higher to sideways, you would think these alts would dig in here somewhere. Cool, Asher. Technometer 41.7 on Link, so plenty of room to rally if we can get something going. SOL, Tether, Binance, 9 months. SOL really quiet here. I know Nick mentioned in Discord, like to see a kind of a sideways pork blaster here with new highs coming. I think he was talking 355 upside objective on down the road. 43.7 technometer. Volume has been sideways as well. I can't add much there except that we're long. What up, Bob? Life's good here. Much better with Bitcoin above 55,000, no doubt. Took a little heat a few months ago, but we're back in the game. QNT, I don't have in the system. I will add. Just showed SOL, so that one still higher. Litecoin, I had mentioned I thought would continue to try to work higher. There's Bitcoin back down below 57,000, a quick 1,000 up, quick 1,000 down. Didn't get a breakout for the show. Technometer 41.7, Litecoin. Again, I was hoping it would get above these highs here and get going. Not much to add there either. We're long Litecoin. Bitcoin looks like we've done maybe a wave 1 up. This is just a wave 2. Then we should try the upside more so again. So all these coins should continue higher. Patreon.com/learncrypto, 40 bucks a month. Got about 550 people over there. Got a good community. Nick does a lot of staking, farming, small caps. I do the larger caps. Throw a little bit of Wyckoff in there. A couple stock ideas from time to time. So stock still, what we got here? Stock still at the highs, up 500. S&P up 70. Anybody got any more or anything they want to look at? Because I have said all I want to do. Again, I think stock's still higher, crypto's still higher. I was looking at Bitcoin 60,000 maybe, get a 6 handle on it, but that's still my thought at the moment. Ethereum probably continues to lead. Also, be nice to dig in somewhere here. AVAX, I got you on that one. Some people asked for some overnight. I did add those before I came live. Here's AVAX Tether consolidated. Again, basically any reputable exchange volume is added here. I'd mentioned I thought AVAX would turn up and get going to the upside. Not doing much today. I still think AVAX will work higher. Silver, I mentioned in the weekend review at wyckoffsmi.com that I thought would continue to bounce. I still think the dollar's headed lower, crypto's headed higher, and gold and silver probably bouncing. Ultimately, I'm a bear on metals, but they need a bounce. So there's AVAX again, 41.3, nothing to add really on AVAX. Gold over 2,000, I would highly doubt it. Not in my lifetime. DCN, I got to add that. Sorry, Jeremy. On NetVRK, no, I've asked my developers what symbol I need for that, so I do not have that one, Paul, but that's on my list. On the next pullback in Ethereum to 3,500, I would, if that happened right now, I'd be a buyer, but I think we're going to get a sell up somewhere up here around 4,000 and then look for a buy at 3,500 in the next pullback. So hopefully we'll trade a little bit of that. All right, Jeremy, I got you. Doji, Tether consolidated, 9 month. Doji quiet at 0.234. See if there's any help here. Let these load up real quick. Again, where the indicators are based on 5-minute volume data. 41 on the technometer. That is on the low range. I would think Doji could get something going, but I definitely don't trade it. Metals, I just, I guess just on the charts, Bob. I've not been a big fan of the metals. I was short late last year, pretty well called the highs, and took a little bit of money out of being short. I think deflation is still a problem on down the road once we get these inflationary issues out of the way. DCN on stocks, I don't have that either, sorry. Jeremy? I will add that one. Paul S, EWT, Ocean, and UBT. I presume those are all cryptos that you want. Let me go back here. Here's Ocean Tether. That is a 4-hour. I mean, as I've been saying, I would stay long that. Once I give a sell on Bitcoin, I would watch some of these, but I still think we're headed higher on Ocean, and I will add Ocean, EWT, UBT. The people that asked for some yesterday, different cryptos, I did add those, so maybe those people aren't back in here. Now, Nick's still sitting here somewhere. Nick's hard to replace, so Nick and I have been hanging out, and but we talk all the time. So Big House, I am not doing NFTs. That is strictly Nick. My plate's too damn full, or I would be doing more of those things. Inflation's here to stay. I mean, again, I don't know if I agree with that, but that's not really my wheelhouse, so you could be correct. Let's go back to SHIB. SHIB Tether Binance. Rolled over a little bit here last couple days. Technometer 43.4. Again, not much to add there. My hourly tech below 38 has given a few buys on SHIB, but I do not trade that one. No real value there, I guess, for me. I could be wrong, but not a fan. Somebody asked about Ethereum short term. I mean, Yesterday at 35.20, I mentioned the triangle pattern. And that worked. So if we go back to Ethereum real quick, we're just going to continue to keep subdividing higher, but we are going to finish a fifth wave up here some point, probably in the next 3 to 4 days, week, I don't know. Then that would be followed by a pullback and then still much higher onward and upward. Let's look at XRP. XRP Tether consolidated. Bitcoin 57,250, still just mousing around. 9-month on Ripple. This one's trying to work higher. Needs to get above that $1.42. Wyckoff indicators are loading at the bottom. Technometer 42 after being around 50 on a sell. So again, I think Ripple can still work higher. XDC, I got to add that one. Luna, we got Luna Tether consolidated. Surge INU at a 15x. Congrats to you, the drone guy. Luna had a huge run from $5. Technometer 43. You can see here not much in the technometer help. We do have short term here going back to September 9th. Some sell volume coming in while price is higher. So I still think Luna's probably okay. Be careful, that one's had a big run. EOS Tether consolidated. Came down hard, not doing much in the August-September rally. I'd be long, but again, I'd probably key off that low 2 days ago. EOS kind of quiet again. $39.8 technometer. That's about as low as technometer as we've seen for EOS on this chart. So I would think, you can see ELP is right at the lows of the last 7 months. So I would think EOS could squeeze to the upside here. What up, Nihal? We are already long Ethereum and staying long until we sell partially up here on further strength. Crypto miners, I mentioned coin you could have bought. That one's had a nice day today. The technometer was down there. Yesterday I'd mentioned 38 and change. That one's again up nicely today. So if you're long that one, I'd stay long. Mara, down for the day, technometer 48.4, not doing too much. You can see here my stock software is having some troubles loading everything. Here's Riot, setting, being a dog, 46.4. Here's FTM, consolidated, again, one not that we're trading. Chart looks good short term. Here we've had a buy a day off the low, which was perfect. Again, just based on flat out technometer readings. Wait for that to load. Down there, 0.2 of is a 10 bagger. Technometer 42. Not much to add. HOP. That's not going to be in the software either. You're welcome, Calvin. Let me give you a wrench. $330 people in here. Give me a like or a share if you would. Let's go back to ADA. That is one that we do own. Let's do ADA dollar consolidated. I think that's the one I marked up. A little bit quiet here. You're welcome, Torrance. Wish I could have gave you more. There's ADA with Wyckoff markings. Hopefully this is just continued backup action, and we'll be ready to explode higher. But right now, a lot of these alts look the same way. They're not doing anything. And really, we made a new low here really yesterday. So I can move these blue lines even over with price still holding. So the charts don't look bad. Just need the alts to come alive here. You're welcome, Paul. So Bitcoin 57.5, Ethereum 37.78, up 4.72, Litecoin 180.50. One inch. Tether consolidated. That one finally came alive. This is what I was hoping more of these coins would do here to make all these charts look much higher. Technometer is 50 overbought. I would let that sizzle for a little bit. So 1 inch I think continues higher. Here is VET Tether consolidated. I don't think VTHO is in the software. I'll add that one. VET trying to dig out as well. Should go higher. VTHO I got to add. I added HUT, I believe, but I'm not sure. I'll have to check Ahmed if it came up or not. I did add that before I came live, but I didn't check it. Here's FET Tether consolidated. If it's on the Toronto Stock Exchange, I don't think that comes in by my provider bar chart, but we're going to check that in just a minute. I don't think I'll be able to get that. Some reason I thought it said it came up on New York, so give me a second. Here's FET Tether consolidated. There's a new low, a little selling here recently with price holding. So that's a little friendly, not major. But again, I think this one's going to follow all these other cryptos head higher. So FET should continue higher. Let me save that. Bitcoin to 65,280. I'd have no problem with that. Let me see if HUT came up. There's HUT and NASDAQ is what I'm showing at 1053. I'm not sure, Ahmed, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, it's a dual listing. That's it. So let me see here. Go back 9 months. 9-month chart. A miner obviously following the price of crypto. Would have had a buy around July 13th, 14th. And then some buys even a little bit higher before that. So would have gave some buys around 5.30 down to $4. Right now, really just 42.6 technometer. I would just say higher on HUT. Ahmed, let me give you a wrench. We will watch that one in the future. JT, same thing, give you a wrench. Paul S, I thought you had one. I don't know why that's not coming up right. Bitcoin 57,600. Tried the downside there a little bit ago. Didn't get anyone to help press it down, so Bitcoin's still holding well. Again, that's all I got. Yesterday I was bullish stocks for something higher. I still think stocks head higher. Crypto still higher. That's really all I've got. So let me run a commercial real quick.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
Do your own research, not individual investment advice, as usual. Dot having a big day. Let's go back to that one real quick. This is one of those, again, that I told you I thought would continue higher. That has happened. Dot Tether consolidated. Broke out of that pork blaster. New highs. I would think that's going to continue to lead. Fundamentals look good there. Technometer 45, nothing to brag about. I need to mark that chart up a little bit. Let's, this is Dot Tether Binance. Let me look at this chart real quick. Bob, I do not look at funding open interest. I used to more so in the past, but no, I do not. Oil still looks higher. I'd mentioned on Dot, I believe, the OP did hit a new low. This was kind of things you look for. This is a triangle pattern. Higher lows while volume put in lower lows. So that means somebody was buying there, the composite man. That led to the recent uptrend. Didn't get really an oversold technometer. Got close to it on the 19th and 20th when many of these coins did. That was the buy area to pick up some of them. But Dot, I would think, going to lead us higher. That's all I got. 356 people in here. Anybody new got any more questions or thoughts or anything they want to discuss, WyckoffSMI.com, the original institute, started by Mr. Wyckoff. That's the institute I took over. Harmonics. I don't use that either. You're welcome, JT. I do about 95% Wyckoff because that's what that's the course I took in '82, the Unleashed course that now I offer at WyckoffSMI.com for $1,000. Let me check a couple more things here. OHM is not going to be in my system. Nor time at the moment. I'll have to add those as well. Jason. Still got stocks. We've got 20 minutes to go. Dow up 476, NASDAQ up 230. So again, I'm going to run a couple commercials on our Patreon Discord. Patreon.com/learncrypto. 367 in there. Any more questions? Any more crypto to go over inside our software that keeps track of 5-minute volume on most reputable exchanges, which gives you a really good look at true volume readings. Here's OHM FRAX. That's the 4-hour. I would just stay long that. Shout out to Jason if you've got that. Again, I don't know. I'm not sure how to add that to the software with the different symbols. I'm waiting on my developers to tell me. I will add that if I can, but strong coins get stronger. Evergrande, yeah, no trades. I mean, I know Elliott Wave gave a sell on that a couple of years ago at the highs. I think it was like $80. So I've traded a little bit of Bob, but really that's about it when it comes to Chinese stocks. We are launching a Wyckoff SMI in China. About ready to do that. Trying to get stocks, China stocks into the software. So we would have stronger opinions on Chinese stocks. But I've not launched that yet, but we're close to doing that. I've got Andy Chor over there going to run that for us. So again, that's all I've got. So stock's still higher, crypto still higher. Bitcoin still working out a blue wave 5 to the upside. That's what we've been looking for. Then maybe another pullback and then still higher. So we're trying to stay long, trying to take all the meat off this bone that we can. Appreciate it, Jason. I'll give you a wrench. Obviously, you got a little bit of knowledge. We'll take that. Ethereum, Bitcoin definitely looking higher. Let's look at that chart real quick before I get out of here. Ethereum, Bitcoin consolidated. How much Ethereum I own and what's my net worth? Ethereum, Bitcoin, consolidated. Looks a little triangle-y. ABC. Looks like maybe a move to 74 or 5 would be all right. Technometer gave a buy a little bit higher. Almost gave a buy 5 days ago. You can see OP trending down, so I would think if nothing else, a good bounce in Ethereum, Bitcoin. Probably just a strong bounce. Welcome, Bob. And I'm going to run these commercials and probably be here tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Have a good one.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin's stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/LearnCrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.
Do you personally invest or trade stocks? Then you'll want to gain access to our private Discord channel. By subscribing to our pro traders at wyckoffsmi.com, you'll receive individual stock suggestions based upon the Wyckoff method, review possible trade setups, as well as receive emails when any trade suggestions are given. But if you're too busy to manage your own stock portfolio, consider our private client group at our registered investment advisor, Black Bay Capital Advisors. You'll get the personal touch while we manage your stock portfolio for you through the trusted custodian, Charles Schwab. For an annual fee, you'll have more time to enjoy life while we focus on growing your portfolio. We'll be on the same side of the table, working to help you secure your long-term financial goals.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.
Let's see.